I don't get it. Is he just an entrance song finisher merchant? You just crossed the line right here. Slandering Randy Orton on the Great One subreddit is just something you don't do. What we do to Randy, people? We praise him with love, affection, appreciation, and we goon. When it comes to Randy Orton, this beautiful man right here, we goon. Him and Ryback. I think I'm about to get rage baited, people. Of course, welcome to another Reddit video. People, I wanna do this almost daily. Yes, if you love Reddit videos, good news, but I want you to go to the description and actually join and make some posts so I get content every day. Basically, I need you to work for me, and in return, you'll get nothing, but you'll be in a video. That's pretty cool. I don't get it. This might get some hate, of course it will. So let me preface that I'm not coming at Randy, his character, or any of that. I just simply never understood his hype. Don't try to save it. You already crossed the line. Doesn't matter how respectful you're going to try to be, it's not gonna save you. You said mean things about Randy. I just simply never understood his hype. His character always seemed bland aside from bald 09 Randy. What about the Legend Killer? You're not on that Legend Killer shit? Come on. Hey, nothing you can say. Oh my god. People, I preferred the Legend Killer over the 2009 Randy Orton. I'm not even joking. In ring, he's very safe and semi-boring. Only good thing I've ever enjoyed about him is his mic work. I don't dislike him, I just don't see the hype, lol. Is he just an entrance song finisher merchant? I'm turning into Mark right now! Okay, let's talk about it. I've seen this actually floating around, you know, for years and years and years. And I understand sometimes WWE gave him a boring character, especially the 2010-2011 version of Randy Orton. Outside of that Christian rivalry, he was just a bland babyface. So now that he's a babyface, I can try to forgive you. I'm not gonna, obviously, but I can at least try to understand why you wouldn't get Randy Orton's character, especially if you started watching WWE recently. Ask any wrestler, you're not going to, because why would you be talking to wrestlers right now? But everybody keeps saying the best wrestler they ever stepped in the ring with is the Viper, the legendary, the Legend Killer, Randy Orton. I think he's great. I enjoy his matches, and I heard this about CM Punk too. I believe some fans are fooled. They started watching WWE recently and they don't get the hype. All I'm gonna say is it's the booking. It's the way WWE been booking Randy Orton ever since he came back to the WWE. If you want some good ass recent shit from Randy Orton, I think you gotta watch the Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy storyline. I just said recent. This was like 2018, wasn't it? And of course, people are just making great points on why Randy Orton is the absolute GOAT. Randy also has that it factor, man. He could have been the face of the company if he didn't have his own, struggles. He was a wild boy. It's the type of guy that could be your favorite WWE wrestler, mainstream. I don't even know how to explain that, but he instantly became my favorite WWE wrestler. Fake outrage? So it basically says somebody botted the dislikes on Cody's victory video. Yes, I bought it 65k and I'm not a Roman or Drew fan. I just wanted to see how everyone would react. This is insane. This is mentally insane. And for a wrestling fan, average wrestling fan right here, average wrestling fan, I wouldn't be surprised, shocked, that somebody would do that kind of shit. Imagine having no life. I just don't buy this shit. I simply don't buy it. I mean, you bought these comments too that have 11k likes, 10, 5. Like, look at this shit, man. Every comment is a negative one, shitting on Cody, shitting on Triple H, shitting on the WWE, and it has thousands and thousands of likes, thousands of approvals. Come on. Then again, yes, I've came across many crazy wrestling fans. So, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Even then, does it really change anything? You go to X, everybody's shitting on that decision. So, yeah, people are not happy with that. And it makes sense. It makes sense that he won the match. It's just how WWE got to that point that pisses people off. Still kind of mad about that. Hot take. Is it time to admit that Paul Heyman turning on Punk and Reigns to align with Seth Rollins was a major Triple H booking flop? Honestly, I didn't think about that before, but I guess I'll have to agree because Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman barely had any chemistry together. Like, I still don't really buy that Seth Rollins at one point was a Paul Heyman guy. They barely interacted anyway. It's like this faction had two leaders and it was unclear who's actually pulling the strings. They were barely interacting, like I've said. It was a cool moment though, and we don't know how this faction would have evolved, because at the end of the day, Seth Rollins got injured, so now it's Braun Breaker who's kind of the leader in a way. But, I mean, with injuries, everything considering, sure, still a great moment, and just the fact that this was WrestleMania Night 1, and at Night 2 we got Travis Scott helping John Cena. Yeah, I'll keep this moment, people. I'll keep this moment, don't erase that shit from my memory. It was fine until Rollins' injury. Kinda, like I've said, there was always something lacking, but we still don't know. Maybe it would have gotten better. The official WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 main events, let's hear your thoughts. Great one. You want my thoughts? You want my thoughts? Well, you want my thoughts, you're gonna get my thoughts. Aside from the fact that I'm still pissed that Drew McIntyre lost, I don't like that. Do I like the idea of Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton? Yes, because I like the possibilities. I like the possibility of Randy Orton turning heel. I like to cope, expect, hope. I like the delusion of me thinking maybe Cody Rhodes is going to turn heel. It's all about the possibilities, right? It's WrestleMania, anything could happen in theory. So, yes, approved. This one, absolutely. The promos are great. I'm excited about the match. I love CM Punk's matches. I know people are saying he is gassed. You don't get it, people. You don't get it. You simply don't get it. I'm fine with this WrestleMania, honestly. I mean, when you really think about it, just 4 of the biggest stars in the WWE right now, aren't they? Legitimately. CM Punk, huge star. Mega star. Roman Reigns, you could consider he's still the face of the company. Cody Rhodes, no, he's the face of the company. Randy Orton, legend, legacy, one of the most recognizable names in professional wrestling, so it makes sense. I don't even mind this match. It's just how WWE got to that point, so in a way, I wish maybe since Drew McIntyre won the championship, maybe that the title wasn't involved. I don't know. Or maybe WWE really needed to play smart with this. Maybe Drew McIntyre should have... Yes, okay, obviously... hindsight, right? Maybe Drew McIntyre should have been Mr. Money in the Bank. So he wins the championship after Cody retains or wins the championship from Randy Orton at WrestleMania. This way, everybody would be happy. WrestleMania ends with Drew McIntyre taking the dub, leaving with the championship, getting the moment he deserves, especially considering the fact he was cashed in on at WrestleMania. But obviously, it's all fantasy booking, injuries happen and all that, so we can only dream. But I actually like that idea. Average age is 44. So what? Biggest stars. Like, this is something that people need to realize nowadays, especially. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's because nostalgia is one hell of a drug. Wrestlers peak at late 30s or early 40s. Mid 40s at this point. I don't even know. That's just the way it happens nowadays, and I can't explain it, but it's really just the way it is. Even Wade knows Cody winning was a bad decision. I was looking at Wade Barrett's face too. Since they're buds, I just knew Wade Barrett is like, bollocks, mate, Michael, Drew McIntyre is my friend, and honestly, I have no idea why he lost the championship. Who booked this shit? I have a new catchphrase, people. Might as well share it with you. I said it in one of my videos, probably my previous video, right? Boiled chicken booking. The most bland thing you could imagine. Boiled chicken booking. And Wade knows it. He understands. I see you. Brother, I want to work with Randy, brother. He's like my father, brother. Yeah, but that happened years ago. But people also look, I agree, it sucked. And this is a joke. All good. But I don't think it's Cody making these decisions. He's the face of the company. Obviously very liked backstage. Big star. Sells a lot of merch. He's good. I like Cody. And he's getting slander for something he probably has no control over. It's not Cody that should be criticized, really, in this situation when it comes to booking decisions. It's the creative. He didn't decide to win the championship, It's kind of weird how sometimes wrestling fans don't know where to put their anger towards. What a class act, MJF. Unlike WWE, you don't have to sell the soul of your firstborn to buy a ticket. We don't discriminate against poors. This is funny. It's funny how he's kind of putting over the company, putting over the fans in a way, while also, shitting on him. It's funny, it's hilarious, just perfect heel work in my opinion. Kinda saying, we respect the fans, AW, we love the fans, but you're also poor. So enjoy that. But some fans are gonna look at this and be like, shitting on the WWE. Come on. Lighten up, people. People have realized majority of the posts are by Mark. So I'd like to formally thank you. But again, people, I want all of you to join this subreddit. I want to see more posts so I can actually just yap about wrestling. You give me shit to talk about and I give it back. I give you back the content. I give you my thoughts and opinions. Pristine opinions, people. Hear me out when I say this. Would it be so bad if Drew vs. Randy vs. Cody happened at WrestleMania? No, it would be fine. It would be completely fine, people. It would be completely fine, and you can still really do the same storytelling. Really. You can literally do the same storytelling. We were supposed to get, if I remember correctly, CM Punk and Roman Reigns, right? We got a triple threat match instead. Next year, we're going to get Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. So, literally could have done a triple threat match. Drew McIntyre would enter as the WWE champion. He's getting his moment. And also, the match would be better, that's for sure. And you can do the same storytelling. You can turn Orton heel. You can turn Cody heel. It doesn't even matter. Like Paul Heyman turned on both Roman Reigns and CM Punk in like 2 minutes, right? So yes, it would have been just completely fine in my opinion. But people, thank you so much for watching this video. Appreciate your time, appreciate your support. Join the subreddit, subscribe to this second channel. Yes, somebody said, I thought you had more subscribers. This is a second channel, people, where we just yap about wrestling. Thank you very much, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.